Wait to see if anyone can jump in. I start in here so I can see my phone before the sun hits it. See if anyone jumps in. Do a little plant tour. Yay, we got a couple of people in. I thought I'd do a little plant tour, show you my good and bad. Hey John, right? Dino. Right, starting the Cracky Tunnel then. It's a Dorset Naga. Doing well. See the roots in there. This is a lovely plant, flying up this is. This is a 7-pot peach. Again in Cracky. Lovely dense roots on there. There's Trev sniffing the other plant. This is a Burmese Naga. Again, that's probably doubled in size in about 2 weeks, I expect. As you can see, I have this in DWC with the bubbles. Percy thrower. Showing her age now, still. This is a Scotch Brains, another DWC. This is an overwintered B9 BPO. Come on the blue side. Not looking forward to my 4 AM alarm in the morning. I've had a hell of a 4 days, buddy. See, root's doing very well in there. Next to that one then we have this is a Scotch bonnet variety, Elysium Oxide Red, I think. Again, in Cracky. Oh, there's lots of bads, and I'll tell you why. Because I dropped a big boo-boo. There's a couple of Sugar Rush Peach. I kept them in small pots and then put them inside a big recycling tub. Look. Thank you to the council. I had to give you something. But they're doing alright. And there's potatoes. Now, I'll never grow potatoes again because I can't believe how much water they drink. That's all I seem to do. I got them sat in air pots, look. There's a tray under there. I think it holds about 10 litres. I literally fill that up every day. And we got the onions. Just starting to bulb out now. Looking alright. And we got a load of tomatoes. Tomatoes. And we have some other chilies. But what I've done this year, I've reused 70% of my compost from last year. Added some stuff. Obviously, I think what I've done, there was still a lot of nutrients in the compost I made, and then I fed them. God, these plants were looking dog rough 2 weeks ago. They were yellow, mine, completely yellow. But I flushed them with water, and most of them are coming back. I'll show you some bad ones now, because there's a couple that are not going to make it, I don't think. Scotch bonnet, that was completely yellow a fortnight ago. That one was looking really rough, just recovering now. See the colour in there? Too much nutrient, totally blew it. But most of them I think I've saved. Paper Lantern, Amarillo, Aki Amarillo. This one is a Amarillo Yellow. By there we have a Dorset Naga, no, Naga Morich. But I think I've rescued a few. On the table then we have Dusk, which I'm aiming to take this to Great Dorset Chili Festival, put it in the competition. Then we have the Bonchies, why not? Overkill. And we go round to the other flower bed. What I've done this year, I've planted flowers which attract aphids, and as you can see, these are plastered aphids. And I've put chilies in right next to them. And I'm telling you now, there's literally not one aphid on any chili right next to millions of aphids. Which is mad. These are like cayenne types, Devil's Brew, orange cayenne. More of these flowers plastered in aphids. And we got Wraith, Tangerine Dream, and see all the aphids in here? Not one on the plant though. Mental. Which is a good thing. So learn something. And we got Ricotos. I just let these pretty much do their thing. Starting to get a few on here. Only small, but you can see all the new growth coming through now. Lovely purple flowers on all three of them. And little pods on all three. Then we go into the tunnel of good and bad. Start with this one then, because I can show the bad. See the different colours? These are a row of bequinos going up the middle. As you can see, I definitely over fertilised too early. There was still way too much stuff in the compost I made. I flushed them with water. Most of them are recovering nicely now. As you can see, that was completely yellow a fortnight ago, that one there. Some of them are struggling, but as you can see, you've got these new leaves coming through which are green, so the feeding's right now. And the other interesting one was the main ones affected were all habanero types. So it's like something to learn, isn't it? All along here, these were completely yellow. Most of them are recovering alright. A couple are not doing too well, as you can see that one. But there is new growth coming through. So, my fault, early doors. Now at the back row, we got a back row of Burmese Naga. 5 out of the 6 doing very well now. Like I say, they all turned pretty much yellow. A couple haven't, which is this row here, which is the 7-pot yellows. Loving these because they got super massive thick stems. Just wilting a bit now because obviously the evening they've been in the sun 45 degrees I expect in here through the day, so they're just starting to wilt over a bit. They'll bounce back up in the morning, but these are proper drinking all the nutrients down now. So they're all 7-pot yellows. As you can see, another row of bequinos going up through the middle. Now these all weren't real yellow, but they definitely had a yellow tinge. Now they're all looking superb. They've all got a nice colour of green on them now. Coming up well. These two here now, look, not doing very well. Again, interesting thing is they definitely got habaneros in them. So that's a habanero. That's a habanero cross, not doing well. Then we got a couple of others not doing well, which is 7-pot. See the yellow in them. And a BMRX yellow. These 3 have recovered nicely. And that's the 7-pot Chaguanas, 7-pot pink, and a Dorset Naga orange at the end. Here's my pump that feeds the DWC and the other tent. These row of plants at the back then are doing really well. This is called a Flaming Ripper from Regan Parkinson Seeds. You can see flowers all through there. Another Flaming Ripper. Then we got Bad Brains. Is it sad I can remember them all as well? Then we got a BOC cross pineapple. No, cross primo orange actually. Then we got Naga Jalokia orange. And then we got two very nice plants by here called Puzzled Ass Clown Red. As you can see, a little runt on there. I'll take that off. So, moral of the story is don't over fertilise too early, guys. That's my view anyway. Hopefully most of them recover anyway, but definitely drop the big boo-boo. Oh yeah, micro tomatoes there, look. These are only in 3 litre pots. They'll only get to about that big, bushy, rammed with loads of little cherry sized tomatoes. All the flowers doing alright, look. Flowers up there. Peony doing alright. See? Gotta give her some flowers, see, keep her happy. Right, nice one guys. See you soon. Hopefully in a couple more weeks these will burst up now I got the feed in, right? See you all later, nukes. Love ya.